y'all, I'm Laura.
I'm Katrina.
And welcome to
Do It For The Bit,
where we've been listening to music since 1999.
1999.
Today we're going to be talking about our Spotify Wrapped.
Let's talk about Spotify Wrapped.
Spotify Wrapped. I was looking forward to Spotify Wrapped for so long.
It is genuinely, I know apps tracking how we consume things as a whole is really bad.
Yeah.
But also, it is really fun
It's
sometimes.
so
And they made a holiday out of it. Which,
Happy Spotify Wrapped Day.
Spotify Wrapped really does feel like a holiday. But a lot of holidays are just based off of consumerism anyway.
Yeah, buying Easter, Christmas.
Why'd you start with Easter? That one's religious.
But still, nowadays it's like, okay, get your little Easter basket, eat
Okay,
all the chocolate.
I understand the consumer, but Easter was a really funny one to start with.
Easter!
Well,
I'm not wrong.
that's like if you start with like, yeah, holidays are only about buying things. Ash Wednesday.
Fat Tuesday, man.
Fat Tuesday. Good Friday.
Good Friday.
I don't know if those aren't
think
good
it's
examples.
right.
There's plenty of other examples. Christmas, Valentine's. But I was thinking more Valentine's Day.
Oh.
Valentine's Day was invented by people just trying to get people to buy
But
things.
I like the sentiment of Valentine's Day.
Exactly. So Spotify Wrapped was created from the algorithms tracking how we consume things so they can sell us things.
A slave.
And they made a holiday out of it, and I love it.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I guess let's just get into...
Yeah. Okay, first I want to say a gripe, though. First of all, I hate it whenever... People don't do this as much anymore. Everyone has figured out that it's, like, cool to go ahead and be like, yeah, I think Spotify Wraps are interesting.
Mm-hmm.
People who are like, I don't care about your Spotify Wrap, shut up.
Yeah, no,
I
I'm
wanna see it.
looking.
I'm looking.
I'm looking. I'm like, oh, so
intrigued.
this is who you are.
This is who you are? Interesting. I'm
It either-
drawing conclusions.
It either like solidifies conclusions or creates new ones.
Yeah.
Nowhere in between. I'm never
Yeah.
like, oh, okay. I'm either like, what? Or, oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I will say, I cannot stand it whenever if people have some, like, quote, basic artists.
Yeah, like a
in
little
their
more mainstream.
artists in their top artists, and
Mhm.
people are like, oh, that person is more basic than I thought they were. Leave them alone.
Dude, it's popular for a reason. That reason being, it's good.
It's good, it's catchy, and it's relatable. I'm
It's fun.
sorry.
It's fun. Like,
Leave them alone. Leave me alone.
yes, Taylor Swift is in my top 5
Taylor Swift is in my top 5.
because she has amazing music,
Yeah.
and she released a lot of new music this
She
year.
released so much content, and it spans like a lot of interest for
Mhm.
different people. Like one of her most played songs for me is the one that I think it was from the re-release with Phoebe Bridgers. Nothing new.
Nothing new?
Ooh. Ooh.
Come on now.
Now come on.
I cry.
I cry. It's so true.
It's so, yeah.
Uh,
How does a person know everything when you're 18
And
and nothing
nothing
at 22?
Nothing at 22.
Because it's so true. As
Head
someone who is
empty.
22, I don't know what's going
I
on.
don't know anything.
But at 18, I was like, oh, this is
I
easy.
got this. Yeah.
Yeah. That hit home.
See-
She said,
Is that a mainstream song? No. It's kind of a sadder song, and it's got Miss Girl Phoebe Bridgers on it. That's for everyone. She's got a little murder mystery song with Haim.
oh, no body, no crime.
Hello,
Come on. That's
Taylor-
a good song.
Taylor Swift has some stuff for people who don't just want the main girly pop stuff, and nothing wrong with the main girly
There's
pop
nothing
stuff.
wrong with a new romantics moment,
There's-
and there's nothing wrong with like a sadder moment
Yeah.
from Taylor. She is a well-rounded individual who makes music for every type of emotion,
Yeah.
and God forbid I listen to that, right? Like,
Yeah. Anyways,
yeah.
so if you don't feel ashamed.
if you're more quote-unquote basic,
Yeah.
because you're not,
You're not. You're a human with relatable emotions.
you like what you like,
Yeah.
and that's amazing.
Be proud.
Be proud. Okay, so I guess let's do our top 5, but we do like bottom up,
Okay.
one by one.
Reveal.
I mean, I think I already know like most of yours, but first,
Are we doing songs or artists?
let's do artists then songs.
My number 5 was a huge surprise.
Mine too.
Okay, what was yours?
Mine was Aurora.
Who's that? We're off to a bad start.
Aurora, I don't know where, I think she's Swedish. I could be
Alright.
completely wrong. I'm so sorry, Aurora. I don't know much about her, but I think she's Swedish.
Mm-hmm.
And she makes very beautiful music. You've heard some of her stuff.
Yeah, because
This is her.
We have blended playlists. Oh, I know her.
This is her.
She's quirked up.
She's quirked up.
Yeah.
She's kind of like a Bjork, like almost
Yeah.
like soft voice, but
Blondie
really
Bjork,
powerful vocals. I was honestly kind of surprised by that. I mean, I did listen to her album that she released last year a decent amount this year, but I don't think it was like a crazy amount.
Mm-hmm.
So I was kind of like, okay, Aurora.
Yeah.
But I mean, I like her music, so I'm not mad.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah.
Well, my number 5 was Beyonce, which I was shocked because I don't really listen to that much. I realized I can't even name them, but I guess I really listened to a lot of
It was probably
Summer Renaissance.
because you liked
Wait, I can't remember the name
you
of
like
the song.
Pure Honey that goes into Summer Renaissance.
Yes, I like the transition from the last 2 songs
Mhm.
a lot, and I think that's how. Yeah, it was Summer Renaissance and Pure Honey. I guess I thought they were bangers, and they got played enough. I didn't really like Summer Renaissance that much, but I just like those 2 songs.
I love All Up in Your Mind.
Oh yeah, that one's good.
Ugh, I love that song. My number 4 was Taylor Swift.
Okay,
That makes sense. I listen to her a lot.
yeah, we already discussed at length.
T-Swizzle.
My number 4 was Miss Grimes, or well, maybe not Miss. I forget. I don't know.
I think she uses she, her. I think.
Is she back to she, her?
I don't know.
I say Miss in like a nickname way.
Yeah, like, oh, Miss Peppa.
Miss Peppa.
Miss Grimes.
My
I'm
dog's
gonna
name
look
is
her up.
Pepper, and we call her Miss Pepper. I
Miss
love
Pepper.
my dog. Yeah, Grimes.
I don't know.
Well,
Either way, Grimes.
the Grimes. Yes, Grimes is my number 4. Yeah, Oblivion. If I'm driving around at night, Oblivion or Genesis it's got to play.
Yeah. Genesis, the beginning,
Oof.
like instrumental part of Genesis is quite literally like serotonin. I need that directly like inserted into my body at all times.
Yeah.
And also I like the way that Genesis flows into Oblivion.
Oh yeah, that's a great feeling.
Yeah, whenever it's like burud, and it starts with like that
Yeah,
burud.
yeah.
Ugh, love.
Wonderful. All right, what's your number 3?
My number 3 was Megan Thee Stallion, which makes sense.
Yeah,
I really like.
You listen to a lot of Megan Thee Stallion.
I listen to a lot. Whenever I don't know what to listen to, I usually just throw on Megan Thee Stallion. Like, this is Megan Thee Stallion.
Gotcha.
This is like all the stuff she's been on. So her features,
Uh-huh.
her like early stuff.
Yeah.
So I like all of her stuff. It always I'm like, yeah, I wanna listen to her.
Shout
So-
out H-Town.
Also, I loved her album this year. I loved Traumazine. I thought it was a really good album.
I did not like it except for Budget. I like Budget.
No, you have NDA in one of your playlists.
I took it off.
You took off NDA.
I didn't like it.
I like
I
that
put it
album.
on there because you recommended it, and I listened to it. I was like, meh, not for me.
Interesting.
Budget, I really liked Budget.
And I love Lotto's verse in Budget.
I never heard of. What's her name?
Lotto.
Lotto.
Mhm.
I love her voice.
It's so good. It's so good.
It's very unique.
Uh-huh.
I like her.
Mhm.
My number 3, Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. Amazing. My number 2 was Florence and the Machine.
Ooh.
This makes so much sense. Her Dance Fever album is, I think, one of my favorite albums ever. I
Yeah.
saw her in concert this year.
Beautiful.
I went alone. I was in the nosebleeds. It was a beautiful concert. She killed it.
Mhm.
But it's such a good album. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It makes me like want to run really fast. It makes me want to it makes me feel bigger than my body.
Florence is a powerhouse. I love
Mm-hmm.
and respect her so much.
Yes.
My number 2 was Jim Croce.
Oh,
Aw.
big bad Leroy Brown.
Yeah, snaps. I love Jim Croce. His songs are relatable. They're sad. They're wonderful. They're happy. They're silly. They're stories. He was a great songwriter. I love his voice. Very comforting. My mom introduced me to Jim Croce, and he's like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe him. Like a better Bob Seger. That makes sense to some people.
Some people, not this person.
Sorry. a better Gordon Lightfoot. Fuck Gordon Lightfoot.
All my homies hate
all my
Gordon Lightfoot.
homies hate Gordon Lightfoot, and all my homies hate The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Except my mom, may she rest in peace. She loved The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, and I hate that song. It makes me laugh.
Again.
Why she likes that song. if you want to listen to a song that a really specific generation of people love a lot and it doesn't make a lot of sense, it's basically a sad sea shanty for a wreck in one of the Great Lakes. So it's a lake shanty.
A lake shanty.
Rare. It's called The Wreck of the Emmett Fitzgerald by Gordon Lightfoot, and I hate that song because I had to listen to it a lot as a child. Who's your number one?
My number one is Grimes. Not only was she my number one artist, I was in her 0.05% of listeners this year.
You are amongst a really annoying crowd. I'm just kidding. You're a part of a horrible percentage.
It is. And the thing is, like, I love Grimes. I love a lot of her music. Mm-hmm. But, like, half of it is, like, I can't listen to that more than a few times.
Yeah.
But the other half, I'm like, ooh, bangers.
Yeah.
But,
it's so weird. Half of her stuff, my brain, like, eats it like candy and just can't get enough of it. Like, I just listen to Oblivion over and over again. Mm-hmm. I'll listen to just one sound in Oblivion over and over again, just, like, search it out. The layers, the textures, I love it.
It's so good.
Ooh, the structure of the song. And then the other half of her song, I'm like, this is horrible and unlistened. Like, I can't listen to this.
Yeah.
It's weird.
But I'm getting to the point where, like, the unlistenable is listenable.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You in that 0.05.
I love Grimes. I love Grimes' music. I want to go see her live. She was supposed to drop 2 albums this year, and she dropped 0.
She did drop a child, though,
She dropped
into
a child.
This world, so...
And Shinigami Eyes music video and song.
So we got something.
That's all I got out of
Life into the World and a song and music video.
Yep. All right. You're number one.
My number one... Everyone, I don't know why there's so many haters out there for this. People are like, you're a social leper if you have blank in your top 5. And I'm like, leave me alone.
Who is this?
The 1975.
Oh, yeah. I was like, that's what I thought, but I was like, social leper? Who has said that?
I saw some tweets.
Oh.
Did
the Twitter make you mad?
The Twitter made me sad. I was like, okay, what's so wrong? They sound like 80s songs. Yeah. I like 80s songs.
They're fun. We saw them in concert as well recently.
We just saw their The Best They've Ever Been tour. They were in Austin. And the production design on the set was... Because it was like this big house, and then they had the glowing rectangle, but it was just a door frame. And they put the saxophone player, John, outside, and it was just his silhouette playing a sax. And then for the solo, Maddie let him in. It was
just a huge house cut in half.
Yeah.
The lamps and the lighting.
The furniture, and then he crawled into one of the TVs and came out in a different outfit.
It was a very, very good concert. They played the new stuff. They're like, all right, now we're just going to play all the bangers.
I really liked how they ordered the set list. Agreed. They played, like, most of the new album, and then they played as many bangers as possible, plus a throwback. They played, That's Alright. All right, baby.
Yeah, so far, so right.
So far, it's all right. There we go.
Yeah.
They played that song, which is not even like a popular single from the first album, but it's a great song. I love that song. They played that. They played lots of bangers and some throwbacks, surprises in the second half. The only thing I was weirded out by is I thought Maddie was acting kind of strange in the first half.
Agreed.
He was taking a lot of swigs from his flask.
And he was also smoking a lot.
But he was really low energy for the new songs and kind of stumbling around. Mm-hmm. Then he got changed and he came back out and he was, like, completely different. Yeah. And I couldn't tell if it was part of the performance or if the new songs were really personal and fresh still and they were kind of hurting him to sing.
Agreed.
I couldn't tell what it was, but I was a little worried about him in the first half. Mm-hmm. Second half, I was like, oh, there's Maddie.
Yeah.
And
I hope it was an act.
I hope it was an act. But I also understand as an artist if, you've just made this album and if, it's connected to your personal life and that stuff still hurts. If that
can be hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, those were our top artists. Very fun.
Very fun.
All right, let's go top songs. You go first.
All right, number 5. Trademark USA, Baby Keem.
That's a good song.
That's a great song.
I like it. We were just listening to it.
It goes so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like when that one girl, she goes, I'm a hot girl.
I hate that part.
That's funny. I love that part.
It's funny, but it's like, it's such a hard song. Why did you have to put something silly goofy in it? I'm a hot girl. Shut up.
She's a hot girl. She knows that.
It is relatable, but Yeah.
She's just like me. We're both hot.
She just like us for real.
For real.
What was your number 5?
Number 5 was Pin by Grimes. I'm gonna be honest, I have 3 Grimes songs as my top 5.
Okay.
But Pin makes sense. It's a very good song. It's off of
I haven't heard
Art
Pin.
Angels. It's very fun.
Okay.
I love it.
I will add Pin to one of my playlists.
It's just
girly
about
pop?
like it's like girly pop, and it's like about like finding a friend and being like we're on this like
big adventure together.
Like we're just kind of spinning around doing whatever with you, and we're kind of like bonded that way.
I love
we
that.
we scraped our knees together and like we're bonded now.
So like her attempt at Lords,
but it's fun and upbeat.
but it's fun and upbeat.
I
love it.
It's really cute. I love that song. It's very good.
What was I trying to say? Lord
Ribs.
So we're on number 4.
Number 4.
My number 4 was Rich Girl by Daryl Hall and John Oates.
Oh, that's a good song.
Hall and Oates, baby.
She's a rich girl.
Yeah. No, Rich Girl is a super fun banger, and the reason it's ended up in my top 5 was because whenever part of my script writing process is that I like to write all at once.
Yeah.
I don't like doing like a couple pages. I love writing and getting into a flow and just going.
Yeah.
And I usually pick a upbeat song with a really strong repetitive beat and a strong chorus to repeat over and over again. And the script I was writing related to this song. Not in like a literal sense of about a rich girl, but it was like sort of an ironic sense. And so that's how it ended up. Which, and I'm not mad. I just know how it ended up so high. It was because I listened to it for a whole day straight. All right, what was your number 4?
Mine is Oblivion by Grimes.
Can't go wrong.
It's a great song. If you haven't heard it, go listen to it.
Yeah,
it's one of the best songs. I don't think it's ever gonna grow old on me.
No, I've never gotten tired of it.
Never.
If you've never heard Oblivion by Grimes, do yourself a favor and go for a drive at night. Yeah.
Just drive around, listen to Oblivion.
Listen to Oblivion.
And then if you want to get real funky, listen to Genesis. Then listen to Oblivion right after it because they flow into each other.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, damn.
This feels good.
That's awesome. And then also, just listen to it for the rest of your life.
Both of the music videos are also good.
Yeah.
Also, I don't understand Grimes as a person, nor their political compass. So we would just like to make it clear that whatever she subscribes to, we don't know or understand or care. We're just strictly talking about the music, not the art. Or,
the art, not the artist.
Yes, we were strictly talking about the art, not the artist.
Yeah.
Which I don't think she's done anything wrong, but I don't even know what she subscribes to anymore.
Sometimes things just come out and I'm like, I don't know, man.
I don't know if I align with any of this, but that's okay.
That's okay because I love
your own person.
You can think that.
You can think that. I don't know what you think, and I don't think what you think, and that's okay.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you're number 3.
Barbie Going Bad remix.
I'm gonna listen to this one too. We just listened to that one too.
It's
Nicki Minaj.
It's like the original song's Going Bad with Meek Mill and Drake. And it's like good.
Okay,
it's
that's a
fine.
good song.
It's like funny because like Meek Mill and Drake had that famous beef and like they made a song together.
Classic.
Cool. What's so funny about Barbie Going Bad is that she raps for most of it,
like
and in the last half, she's mainly just talking and laughing.
She's just having fun.
She talks about how she's going on tour, and it's just really funny.
Yeah.
But the first half where she's rapping is also just super hard. It's awesome.
She's so good.
I love Barbie Going Bad. Remix.
My number 3 was Dream Girl Evil, which is one of my favorite songs off of the Florence and the Machine Dance Fever album.
Oh, yes.
This song is, ooh. I have a fight scene in my head very clearly of how I want this to go to this song. I want to put this song in my movie that I'm writing right now. It's so clear. It makes me feel so powerful. It makes me want to like stomp on like, makes me want to put on my cowboy boots and like kick down some doors.
Yeah.
And like just swing around a bat or something. Like it's so powerful. The only thing is though, whenever I saw her in concert and she sang this song, I was like, I'm so excited for this. It was more like a crowd moment song. So she was like singing to like the front pit people instead of like the whole auditorium. And I was like,
no, it's for me.
I was like, I'm not in the pit, girl.
I'm here for this song, and I'm up here, and I'm up here.
But it was really cool because like you could see the camera, but she was like getting right in people's faces, and she was like singing like in their face, which I really liked. But I was like, bruh, I want to be there, but I need this song to me.
Yeah.
But that's whatever. All right. Hit me with your number 2.
My number 2 is part of the band The 1975.
Classic.
That was their first single for their latest album, Funny in a Foreign Language. It's a super I think it's a very unique song. And it's the uniqueness of it really is really, it's really catchy, but unique at the same time. And I thought the music video was really beautiful. It's this beautiful black and white music video. I think a lot of the lyrics are they're kind of pretentious, but not. They're just a little up their own ass, but also just funny. Like, my favorite lyric from part of the band is probably, I like my men, how I like my coffee full of soy milk and so sweet they can't offend anybody.
That made me laugh.
I think it's a really funny line.
It's like a good take.
Well, it's a good take, but it's also like kind of poking fun at like soy boys.
It's
like,
exactly. Like,
it's little
funny.
Liberals, and it's like, it's true. I do like those. They're so sweet.
Your girlfriend's favorite band.
Your girlfriend's favorite band. Yeah, I like that song a lot.
All right, my number 2, "Devil's Advocate" by The Neighborhood.
Oh, yes. Okay.
I didn't know it was gonna be number 2. Honestly, when I saw that, I was
That's a great song.
I was about to say it's one of my favorite songs, and I was like, yeah, it is. It's number 2. I didn't realize how much I listened to it, but I listened to it a lot.
I played that song a lot too. I'm surprised mine's not up there.
The bass line of that song is just stinky. It's stinky.
Ooh, it stinks.
The bass line is so good. You have to listen to it with headphones though, because they have this little laugh in the back.
The devil laugh.
There's a lot of instrumental layers to this song, so like you don't get bored listening to it because there's always like a new sound to like listen to.
Because the bass line is a little basic and super clear, but it still has so much texture underneath for the rest of the song that you're not bored.
You just want to walk down a street with it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you just want to, like, put on some boots and walk down real cool to a street.
You want like the opening, like the start of a movie.
Yeah.
The main character feeling that song.
And you're, like, evil. An evil main. Oh, it's such a good song. Yeah, I love that song.
That's a great song. Devil's Advocate.
Devil's Advocate. Okay.
Neighborhood.
Number 1.
My number 1 is Bad Leroy Brown.
Bad Leroy Brown.
How bad is he?
He's bad.
He's badder than old King Kong. Okay, so yeah, Bad Leroy Brown by Jim Croce is my number 1 song of the year. I know that's a really silly song to be your number 1, but one, sentimental value. Me and my mom loved listening to Jim Croce, and then also there is a fight scene that I also have choreographed out to this song, and so whenever I was like choreographing it out, I listened to this song.
My number 1 song of 2022 was Shinigami Eyes by Grimes. Like I said, all 3 songs by her were in my top 5. If you haven't heard Shinigami Eyes, it's very fun. It's very like dancey.
It's very repetitive, but it's just dancey.
Like you're like, okay, yeah, like if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't.
And that's okay.
But the thing is, the music video, the visuals in the music video, I think are done so well. I think it's just a beautiful music video.
Yeah.
And most of it is shot like in camera because they had like a stage.
Yes.
And they used a lot of drone work to get a lot of really cool shots. So like a lot of like, instead of using like a jib, which is like a big crane that moves fast a little bit, they just used a drone. Which I think was really cool.
Impressive and really cool.
So yeah, that was our Spotify Wrapped.
I mean, if anyone's listening and just wants some new music, you can follow us on Spotify if you like. And we're not saying it's a big pet peeve of ours whenever people are like, yeah, I have a really good taste in music. It's taste. Everyone has different tastes.
Everyone has different tastes.
Or like people are like, oh yeah, I'm like really into music.
Like, bitch,
everyone
me too.
Everyone listens to music. That's not like you aren't into music. You are a person with ears and a brain.
Yeah, like if you like it, you like it. Like, but don't act like you are the only person who likes music.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Everyone does.
And if you have really unique music taste, well, that's cool. If you're genuinely into that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I will say, real quick.
What?
I think this is really silly because there were 2 guys who I was talking to. And both of them, it was like a week of me chit-chatting with these guys. And they both were like, yeah, I have really interesting music taste. And then I was like, oh, okay, like, tell me.
Oh, boy.
And then they both said, like, post-Soviet rock music. And I was like... or they said it was, like, post-punk Soviet rock. And I was like, not 2 people acting like they're so different.
Unique. And they're into the same uniquely annoying
music. And I was also like,
music.
but what does this say about me as a person?
It also says you have taste. a very specific taste in men. But that's super funny. One thing that I think is super annoying is whenever people, one, brag about how unique their music taste is.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I guess you put in the effort to find something unique, but
love.
And I like that you're helping and discovering artists that maybe don't have enough followers and stuff.
We love to see it.
Hate gatekeepers though. Like, if you found good music, please tell me about it. I want to hear it too.
I want to hear it.
That's annoying. Like, there's this local Austin band, TC Superstar. I went to see them in like spring 2019.
2019,
yeah, spring 2019, and I go like see them 3 or 4 times a year, I feel like, and I take another person each time, and the friend group that goes to go see them is like, I don't know,
big now
spans like 8-9 people.
We love TC Superstar.
We love TC Superstar.
Super dancey music. If you want to dance,
please check them out.
Toss it on. It's so good.
If you're in Texas or if they are touring, like, definitely go see them live, because their group is made up of dancers, so they're fun to see live.
Yeah, and like the thing is like the experience is completed when you see them live.
Yeah.
Their music is good.
Their music is good to listen to, but it's better to see them live and then listen to the music, because you can feel how you're supposed to dance to it once you've seen them dance. It's really awesome. Anyways, I just hate gatekeepers. I wanted to share, if I love something, I want to share it with my friends.
Don't have a superiority complex. Music is music. We all like what we all like.
So let's everyone calm down and enjoy music.
Enjoy our music.
Enjoy popular music. Enjoy not so popular music.
Yeah.
And if you find some gems, share it with your friends so we can listen.
And if you find some gems, share it with us.
Share it with us.
We'd love to hear. I'm always listening to new music. Okay, so yeah, I was going to say, our Spotifys.
Yeah.
Are there, girl.
We usually make a new playlist every month.
Every month.
I'm not saying we're good at it.
No. My playlist is meant for me.
It's meant for me. It's not meant for anyone else.
If you like it,
cool.
I'm glad you do.
Yeah.
You are going to get
a little bit of
genre in the span of about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You better get ready for some whiplash.
Yeah. The songs do not gel.
Yeah, it's not meant to be like pleasing to listen to all at once.
No.
It's meant for me to have fun.
It's meant for me to have fun. Like, people usually have playlists that are like for a mood, like rainy day or like
sunshine.
Happy playlist or No. These are the 20 songs that I listened to this month. And they are all spanning different genres and emotions and
all at once.
Very
literally everything everywhere all at once.
All at once. And that is not to say we're super special, crazy, unique for doing that.
No,
it's just
we're not quirked up or anything.
We're warning you. So if you want to like try and find some new music, it's
or if
organized.
You just want to see what we listen to.
Yeah, it's organized by month. And
yeah,
you can snoop around and see if there's anything fun you like.
Exactly.
Have fun. Get in there.
Check
it out.
My Spotify username is Lucky Duffy. LuckyDuffy.
And mine is Katrina.Mohindru. If you don't know how to spell Mohindru, that is fine.
I'm not going to spell it for you.
I'm not going to spell it for you. That is too private.
Figure it out. But yeah, that's if you want to see our music, go check it out. Other than that, I think that's really it for this episode. It's a little shorter than usual.
Yeah.
But you know what? Sometimes
this is mainly if you just wanted to like get an idea of what we listen. Like, we're not saying we're geniuses for listening to Grimes.
No.
I'm curious what y'all's top 5 artists are.
Yeah. So tell us your favorite songs and tell us your favorite like artist. Just introduce us to more music. Yeah. I'm always on the hunt for more music.
I love new music.
If y'all could do us a favor, and whatever platform you're listening to this on, if you could give us like a 5-star rating, we would appreciate it so much.
So much.
And if you're like, I really want to like listen to another podcast, that also has to do with like media and entertainment, you should check out the Main Cats podcast.
The Main Cats podcast. Now, they are curators of
moods
vibes and
more underground.
Yeah, more underground stuff. Maybe stuff is not super popular or mainstream.
Or maybe like older stuff.
Or older stuff that just hasn't been thought about and talked about in a while.
Yeah.
So, if you are looking for something a bit more underground than just like Grimes, Beyonce, and Taylor Swift, they would be a good one to listen to and be like, oh, okay, here's some new music I really haven't seen heard talked about. So yeah, they're a great one to listen to. So go listen to Emma and Diego on the Mankeads podcast.
And that's Mankehads. Slay. Mankeads. Okay, cool.
All right.
Well, that's it.
Bye. Love y'all. Have a great day.
Bye. Take care. Mwah.